Hey guys, Eric Zubik here, covering more of your Goofs. And yeah, sorry for the lies earlier. This is definitely the most final opportunity we'll ever get at seeing the old Strand VCI logo. Anyway, hey, back to standards. We're definitely getting to another story that was basically a VHS back in 1992. And yeah, it's all gonna fall in place. This week, trust Thomas. Definitely a guy. No matter what anyone else says about him, for sure, get the reality, reality, sorry. Anyway, we already got a goof. We already got a couple goofs. Oofs. We can see Thomas is on Toby's branch line. Mine for sure. Or for a start. That's not really water on the left. And also, if we go a bit further,
Thomas the tank engine was feeling bright and cheerful. It was a splendid day.
Clarabelle's facing the wrong way.
Good morning, he whistled to some cows, but the cows didn't reply. Never mind, said Thomas. They're busy with their breakfast. Next, he saw Bertie. Hello, Bertie. Care for a race today? But all Bertie could say was, ouch! That's another hole in the road. I'm sorry, Bertie, smiled Thomas. Thomas was still in good spirits when Bertie arrived at the next station. Bad luck, Bertie. Now, if you were a steam engine, you would run on a pair of reliable rails. Huh, replied Bertie. The railway was supposed to deliver tar to mend the road 2 weeks ago.
And apparently all they delivered was the sticky tack for the driver to be standing on.
You can't trust a thing that runs on rails. I run on rails. You can trust me, Bertie. I'll see if I can find out what's happened. And Thomas puffed away towards the big station.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta go.
Bad luck, Bertie. Now, if you were a steam...
There was a gap on his right eye.
Engine, you would run on a pair of reliable rails. Huh, replied Bertie. The railway was supposed to deliver tar to mend the road 2 weeks ago. You can't trust a thing that runs on rails. I run on rails. You can trust me, Bertie. I'll see if I can find out what's happened. And Thomas puffed away towards the big station.
Alright, now here's where the goofs really start to get going. Oh, and Thomas got wonky eyes in that scene. That's a start, but this is going to be really messed up. Edward passing by, and there's a shed.
James was snoring about...
But now the shed disappeared. And so did Edward.
Out in the yard. It's too bad, he grumbled. Percy goes to work at the harbor, and I do his job. Here, there, and everywhere. Take that! Oh, groaned the freight cars. Just you wait. We'll show you. Gordon laughed. I'll tell you what, James. If you pretended to be...
Edward's whistle just sounded, but he is away.
Ill everywhere, you couldn't shunt freight cars here or go to the quarry there, could you? What?
That camera is wobbling.
A good idea, agreed James. Look, here comes Thomas. I'll start pretending now.
BT Dubs, Percy was actually at the station while James does his work. Anyway, back to the story.
Thomas was sorry to see the engines looking miserable. Cheer up, he...
Oh, Duck's whistle appeared several times.
It's a beautiful day. Yes, grumbled Gordon, but not...
Ugh, camera wobbled again.
Not for James. What's the matter? Asked Thomas. He's sick, replied Gordon. Yes, he is. I mean, I am, stuttered James. I don't feel well at all. Don't worry, said Thomas kindly. I'll help out if you're ill. Gordon and James snickered quietly to each other.
I think they... Oh my god. Okay, did they put a no drinking policy after the story? That's literally the third or fourth wobble in this story.
Some of James's cars were coupled behind Thomas and he steamed away to the quarry.
Oh, the last truck's face is fallen off.
The cars were still cross. We couldn't pay James back for bumping us, so we'll play tricks on Thomas instead. One engine is as good as another. But Thomas didn't hear them.
And he couldn't notice that their faces are missing.
Collected all the stone from the quarry and set off back to the junction. Danger lay ahead.
Of course it did. The camera's wobbling again. So maybe there must be an earthquake or something. Or maybe that cameraman's still a little tipsy. Yeah.
Now for our plan, giggled the cars. Go faster, go faster.
Oh, and Thomas's weight actually pushed the tracks.
They pushed Thomas over the switches. Slow down, called Thomas's driver and applied the brakes.
Yeah, question. If they applied the brakes, then why were the wheels still moving? There's no light in the lantern. And the wheels are sunk in this scene, but in the next scene... Oh, wait, there's a bit of a gap in the left... Oh, gap in the left eye. Oh, eyebrows are misdid. In this scene. And that's not all. The wheels are sunk, but in the next scene...
Poor Thomas stood dazed.
They're afloat. Along with a barge.
And surprised in a muddy pond.
There's white residue on the truck's right eye.
As a toad eyed him suspiciously. Bust my buffers, muttered Thomas. The day started so well, too. Duck pulled away the cars, and Edward helped Thomas back to the junction. Suddenly, Thomas remembered the missing tar. He told Edward all about it. That's...
With a little more wonky eyes on the side.
Strange, said Edward. A car full of tar...
It's not a car, there's two cars.
Car has been left at my station. That must be it. Driver will make sure it gets to Bertie now. Later, James spoke to Thomas. I'm sorry about your accident, he muttered, and so is Gordon. We didn't mean to get you into trouble. No, indeed, spluttered Gordon. A mere misunderstanding, Thomas. All's well that ends well. Just then, Bertie arrived. He looked much more cheerful. My road's being mended.
Yeah, there were stone trucks next to Bertie, but they're gone.
Now? Oh, I am glad, replied Thomas. Thanks for all you did, added Bertie. Now I know I can trust an engine, especially if his name is Thomas. Gordon and James puffed silently away to the shed, but Thomas still had company.
Ugh, again with the wobbling.
Well, 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 he sighed. What a day for surprises. The Toad, who was looking forward to a ride home...
Well, he can't look forward to a ride home. He's stuck in Sticky Tack.
...noisily agreed.
And that's the end of the story. If I missed anything, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like this video if you've enjoyed it. And please do not forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And turn on all post notifications so you won't miss a single upload. This has been Eric Zubik signing off for now. Catch you guys at the next station. And I'm pretty sure in playing this, you know what comes next. Anyway, about to head off for now. All aboard!